Today we're going to take a quick drive around Hermitage and into a part of Sharon to look at the blessing boxes in town. Let me know in the comments below if your city or town has a blessing box and how it compares to our local boxes. As we travel up State Street, you'll see many of the local businesses in this area, from car dealerships to restaurants, and eventually the plaza where the supermarket is located. There's a local joke about dollar stores and car washes, and they recently put a new car wash on the right. You'll see the pink and blue signage for that business. This area of western Pennsylvania is definitely considered the Rust Belt. Most of the industry and jobs have left the area. Heavily retail positions now, and some small businesses like lawn care, things of that nature, but no real large employers are left in the area. The car dealer we are about to pass on the right-hand side, we recently purchased a Toyota truck from and returned it 16 days later. There's another video I'll be posting soon about that, so keep an eye out for that one. There's also a video on my channel of the 444 Flag Memorial. You'll see that entrance here on the right-hand side. We're now approaching the plaza that I mentioned that has the supermarket and a couple other discount store chains that are located there. The Arby's location that you see was recently built. The older Arby's was about 500 yards to the right-hand side of that one. And there used to be, years ago, a Shoney's restaurant there before the plaza became like a discount hub for the area. The next building you'll see on the right-hand side, a beige-colored building, is the Community Counseling Services building. And you will see quickly a Denny's restaurant that recently closed. It was sold at auction. I'm not sure what that's going to be. A lot of the locals like to joke that it'll be a car wash or a dollar store. As we pass through this intersection, you'll see more chain fast food restaurants: McDonald's, Burger King, Little Caesars, Taco Bell. And on the right-hand side, there's a recently closed Dairy Queen building. It's unfortunately permanently closed, not just closed for the winter season. Just a little bit further down the road here on the left-hand side will be the first blessing box, the one that's located in Hermitage. You'll see that small white box on the side road to the left. We'll continue down towards Sharon about another 1.5 miles and catch that box on the way back so that we don't have to cross traffic to make filming a little easier. This area includes some of the small businesses, local restaurants, a auto repair facility, community service organization, a candy store, and a couple of specialty food stores and vitamin stores on the left. As we approach the intersection at the red light, we will cross over into Sharon, Pennsylvania at this intersection, and you'll see the gas here in western Pennsylvania in December of 2021 is about $3.49 a gallon. More of the same for the small businesses in this area. Car wash on the left, a recovery center for drug and alcohol on the right, another car dealership as we approach the red light. And after we've gone through the light, you'll see a large building on the right-hand side that's newly constructed, new sidewalks in that area. That's the Sharon School District. The exterior of the school is quite nice. I have not been inside the facility at all. However, I will post a link below in the description that discusses some of the school scores for the students for the Sharon District and demographics and other information you might find interesting. As we proceed near the next intersection, there'll be two pharmacy drugstores across the street from one another, both chains, and a local hospital on the left-hand side. Ironically, that building is much older and, I believe, smaller than the school district across the street. I have another video I'm working on currently of the inside and some statistics and interesting news articles about the Sharon Hospital, which is now STEWARD Medical Group, I believe. So check out the description for that link as well. You can see the building is quite dated, and many of the wings and halls are closed in this facility when you take a tour inside. I'm not certain why. They claim of the shortage of beds and things of that nature for COVID, yet many of the wings are closed off and dark when you walk through them in the hospital. There is a helo pad at this hospital, which is a good thing because the facility itself does not have the best reputation for good health care. So most people are flown with serious conditions to larger cities in Pittsburgh and Erie for health care. We're rapidly approaching the other Blessing Box. We'll be turning in this parking lot now to show you the Blessing Box and what's inside. In the background, you can see the large mansion made from bricks. It's from the founders of the area, the Buells, which is now an upscale spa. The link will be also in the description below. It looks like someone has used tape to make some repairs on the box as weather has taken its toll on the exterior. The box is a little unsteady as I open the door. We can see right away that some of the rice has spilled out onto the shelf. And there are some canned goods here, some bagged potato flakes. Looks like the weather stripping is missing in portions of the box. I want to take a look at some of the dates on the cans because I always like to check and make sure that they're fresh. You never know when someone with low vision or something might come up to the box and that is unable to see that the dates are expired. We can see right away this one's almost a year out of date, January 12, 2021. This one's good till March of 2022, so I'll move it to the side. June 16 of 2020, so that one's very much so out of date. An off-brand name of beans. Just continue checking a few here to see what's going on with the products in the box. I'm not sure if anyone actually maintains the box or if we rely on the individuals who drop off to go through. This too is a year old, 2020. Again, December 2022, that one's okay. This one, November 2020, so that's over a year old. I'm trying to put them all on one section of the box, and I'll leave a note behind to let someone know they're expired. I hate to take the products out of the box. Just have to find out who's supposed to maintain the box at this location so they can check more frequently the dates on the cans. Seems like it's mostly beans, some with pop tops, some with solid tops. I'm not sure if anyone has access to a can opener that they can even get in the products or not, but it seems to be quite a bit of beans at this location. And again, the box could use some repair, could use a little cleaning. This one is January 2021, so again, a year old on that product. I'm going to go back to the car, write a quick note to let people know, please check the expiration dates, whether they're removing it for personal use or the owner of the box takes a look. This way someone won't eat the spoiled food if they're unaware that they're out of date. I don't know how long products last in a can once they're past the expiration date, but it is the concern that someone may become ill if they consume the product. Okay, we'll head on out through the parking lot, and as we turn, you'll see the candy store in the parking lot next to us. This is the self-proclaimed area's world's largest candy store. Doesn't mean the candy store is very big. In fact, it just contains the world's largest pieces of chocolate. Not sure if that claim to fame still holds true or not, but again, I'll drop a link in the description. You can check it out for yourself. There's a large turtle and castle, things of that, covered with at least chocolate. I'm not sure if they're solid or just covered onto forms. As we drive back towards Hermitage on State Street, we'll be passing the church that has the Boar's Head Festival every January and the hospital location that we spoke of earlier. headed back on towards Hermitage. See, there's not a lot of foot traffic today in this area, but it is more of a walking area than where the Hermitage box was located for the Blessing box. It's kind of concealed on the side street, so I'm not sure how much traffic, foot traffic, that it receives. And another Dollar General on the left. And I'll take another tour through Hermitage to show you all the dollar stores one day. That'll be interesting. Population in the area is not that great, but our per capita per dollar store would be interesting to know because it seems like they're going up all over the place these days. Empty building for rent there in that plaza. And again, the Sharon School on the left-hand side. Sharon Tigers. Nice large playground out front, and again, a beautiful building with new sidewalks. Portions of the school on this end are the older school that wasn't replaced, but still a part of the Sharon School District. So we continue to head towards Hermitage. We again see the car dealerships that we passed a moment ago. I believe it was like 1.6 miles from Blessing Box to Blessing Box, serving generally what we call the Shenango Valley. The communities are very close, share the same hospitals, same supermarkets, and even individuals from Ohio shop and work here a great deal because we are located so closely to the Ohio border. You'll notice some empty parking lots and for rent, for lease, for sale signs. We've recently lost the Brewster's ice cream location that was here. They tore the restaurant down completely that sat right here. Not sure what will go there, if anything. Again, we're economically declining. This plaza has several empty shops in it. There's a location where Brewster's was exactly. And we're approaching the Blessing box, which will be right here on the right-hand side. Okay, here we are at the Hermitage Blessings box location. And we'll take a look inside this box, see what the condition is of the food, and how it compares to the Sharon location. You can quickly see this one is much emptier than the one downtown. Yesterday, our family dropped off 4 loaves of bread and put in this location, and they're already gone. I didn't have my camera with me at the time to film, but today we can take a closer look at what's inside. Clearly, someone has taken time to decorate and memorialize this box in memory of a loved one. Looks like some of the cans have rusted and rotted through. We'll have to take a closer look. It doesn't look like expiration is as big of an issue as these several cans down here with the rusting through bottoms. Again, I hate to remove the items because this box was dedicated to someone and it may be managed by an individual or a business, but it does look like it needs some maintenance as well. So again, a few dates out of range in this box, but of more concern would be the cans that are rusted and rotted out, and the lack of variety or lack of opportunity for individuals here at this location. Not a lot of good or nutritious foods that someone could pick up on the way by. I wish I had a bag or box with me to remove these cans, but there's really nowhere to empty them, no garbage can or anything like that, because it just seems like botulism and other issues could be breeding in these rotted cans. So at this point, we'll call that the tour of the Blessing boxes in both Hermitage and Sharon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us for more great videos. Check out the description below for the links promised about information of the area.